name's Faisal. Second year, program sociology, psychology.
My name is Sunday, you like the day. I am first year social justice and peace studies major.
My name is Keren. I'm a third year student in sociology and French studies.
My name is Ilham. I'm a fourth year student in health science and women's studies.
How have you found your community here, if you have?
Communities like the BSA and the ASA have also helped me find like a lot of people who are like going through the same experiences as I am.
As I've gone through the years here at Western, I've been able to join clubs again like the Black Student Association, the Women's Studies Student Collective, and the Somali Student Association, where I've been able to find more people that have the same values as me, more people that look like me, and it's helped me find a place to belong to.
Say BSA is the best community, you know, catering to Black experience, you know, and excellence, obviously. If it wasn't for BSA, it'd be a lot harder to fit in, integrate myself into the system, and, you know, just day-to-day stuff, you know what I mean? But like with BSA, you're able to find friends right out the go, some in your year, some older. A lot of people who are willing to talk about issues that are kind of hard to talk to if you're just with your friends.
So what was your first impressions coming to Western community-wise?
My first impression coming to Western was realizing very quickly that I was, if not one of two, only Black people in all of my classes.
It wasn't surprising in the fact that I knew I was gonna be like one of the very few Black people. But as I started getting like involved in stuff as in BSA, I'm like, oh, there's a lot more people like me, and it's really a good time. And Western is a really diverse school, to be honest, compared to others. So yeah. True.
What does being Black mean to you?
Being Black is not really something that I've ever like taken out like or seen as different. Like it's always just
it's not
been
monolithic.
Exactly.
Being Black means to me that you are unapologetically yourself.
I feel like, to me, being Black is like sometimes you're gonna be underestimated, gonna be looked down upon, you know, for no reason. For Black guys, I feel like sometimes it's hard. People might be scared of you from the get-go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see that a lot more in this area of like Western, like this community kind of.
What Black person, dead or alive, do you look up to?
Artistically, I look up to Whitney Houston just because of the number of barriers that she broke as a Black woman.
What is your favorite moment in Black culture this past year?
My favorite moment in Black culture this year would have to be when Beyonce headlined Beychella.
What is the one thing you'd like to achieve before leaving Western?
I set some pretty high goals for myself, and I think at some point I'd like to become USC president.
I hope that happens.
Thank you.
Definitely a leadership position in like the Black community, so maybe the BSA or the ASA. It can be difficult, but you can make it and you can flourish in this society and this kind of environment being a Black girl.
Creating a space for Black students to feel comfortable and to be represented, just being able to interact with other Black students, and it's something that I'm really passionate about.
What's the transition been like from first year till fourth year for you?
I didn't do my best in first year, but I find fourth year, I feel like I've gotten the hang of it, you know, better about things, you know. First year was a trying time for me, but I think it's good now.
What is one thing that you wish non-Black people could understand?
The hair is a very touchy subject, I feel like. So people don't understand that like randomly touching your hair, right, without like asking or doing any permission first in the beginning is kind of just weird and just frowned upon in like the Black community.
You cannot say the N-word in any shape, way, or form, period, point blank. A second thing is, don't touch your hair. Don't ask if you can touch it.
Has there ever been a time where you felt isolated or felt like your race was the reason you weren't getting to where you wanted socially or academically?
Definitely both. I feel like not that anyone is like outwardly racist. Academically, I take a lot of politically driven classes like history and political science, and sometimes, especially in like smaller groups like tutorials, once you start bringing up different perspectives and opinions, a lot of people start to get really annoyed or triggered, especially when it's not what they've believed their whole life. And people start to get personal with their attacks. Like last week, a white guy in my class called me uneducated just because I presented an opinion that was different from his.
That would have been a problem.
And so I was just there like, I didn't want to respond like harshly because then I'd be exactly what he expects me to be.
Why do you think we need a Black History Month?
I think we need a Black History Month because during the 12 months of the year, there's not really a certain time other than February where Black people are the focus and emphasized in a positive way. During Black History Month, it's a month that allows us to celebrate our excellence, celebrate all the accomplishments and positive things that Black people all over the world have done for the liberation of us.
And yeah, I think we're done.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great.